welcome everybody to this part 3 of the Start SSF on Binder. It's probably gonna be a shorter one today. I'm just gonna head into Elite at least and see how far we can get. Just had your monthly intake of your lack of MMORPG sadness. Alright, what is that supposed to mean?
Still drop you.
It carries the shard like a sad watermelon. Oh yeah, that's also like the watermelon dagger, right? Looks like a watermelon as well, this dagger. Pretty much. Alright, so in Elite, well, you're gonna do all the quests again, right? I'm gonna do all of Act 1 again, but I mean, I'm pretty ready for that now, right? I mean, never mind, my poison just sucks, but other than that, that's pretty much fine, right? Totally fine. But I think once we get to, like, honored with these guys, right? We're gonna get some very nice, like, poison acid augments here, right? Like, once you're honored, right? You can buy these over here, the Slith Venom, and like put 3 of them into your rings, like rings in a unit. And that's gonna like fix poison rust, basically, anyway. Actually, it's gonna like fix poison and bleed rust, which are like the 2 that I'm missing actually, so it's perfect. Okay. We're still farming the archive, this is Thursday's archive. Wow. Wait, didn't you do that like 3 days ago already? And you still haven't gotten a decent one or what? Yo, Elephant Workman. But at least you have your first Warp Fire. I mean, that's a pretty good one. That's a very good item. That is indeed a very, very nice item. I did not get the door note in the first playthrough. I mean, okay, what am I doing here? We don't really need to do like walk into all the houses anymore, right? This is not normal difficulty after all. We just go for like the quest mobs basically. Which this one isn't even one of the quest mobs, right? Let's go over here to rescue fighters as well. You do want to do like all these side quests even on Elite and Ultimate, right? Even if you already have done them, because they do give you a pretty nice chunk of XP. On higher difficulties, it's also a pretty nice chunk of reputation. And well, the best way to get XP and reputation, especially on higher difficulties, is gonna be via those side quests, right? So make sure to like don't miss any of them, right? Yeah, I haven't played I mean, I was gonna say I didn't play Grim Dawn either ever since the last stream, but I also didn't play anything else, pretty much, so. I mean, I did some stuff on YouTube though, like, I did test the League mod a bit again yesterday. There's some spoilers actually in the video that I published on YouTube today.
Well,
only like short spoilers, but some spoilers. Yo, Medrin, thanks for the follow, Pokemon. And then also, oh yeah, I did actually do a quick Ravager kill on the Spellbinder, right, which actually wasn't as bad as I thought it's gonna be. It's like a 5-minute kill, like not too bad at all. So at least the build is like good for something, I guess. Alright, we got another... Actually, I've got 2 more devotion points here too. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just work on Spear of the Heavens, right? That's pretty much what's gonna happen here. Yeah, why not? So you're gonna get the tier 3 devotions, Spear of the Heavens, as well as Aeon's Hourglass, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 more here needed, right? gonna put us 49 points, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna put us exactly to
Well met.
55 devotion points total, right? Also Markin, welcome on, thanks for the follow. Fighting an Archon with double fire damage mod, nice. Wanna become famous, so man. I can't really ban people that quickly on this browser, I feel like, compared to Firefox. So like on Firefox you can just like right click like people in chat and like ban them or purge them, right? Or like time them out, right? Whereas on this browser it's kind of weird. Yo Momo Diabang, thank you so much for the sub, man. Thank you so much for your support, man. Ban me, yep. my subs. Abyscos, you wanna get banned? Monka. Thank you, Momo. Very much appreciate your support. Alright, where do we go? I mean, there's nothing of interest here, right? I did kill Faros the Rotom. Like the Rotted, rather. It's like the only guy we needed to like kill here in the... like in this part of the bog before the actual Whitemar Rift Gate here, right? Certainly feel my damage being a little bit lower compared to Elite, but then again, I mean, it's probably still like fine, right? Energy is, yeah, it's still an issue, right? On the other hand, my energy consumption is not gonna get any worse, right? Like we already have Aether Ray maxed out completely. So this will basically never ever like require more energy than it does right now. Like the second part doesn't really add that much energy, I think. That much energy cost is like 80 more. This one is like almost 500 energy cost per second, right? The modifier is only 80. So like if you scale this up, it's gonna be maybe like 100 instead of 80. So like what? Basically like 4% more energy consumption, right? That's gonna be fine, I think. Because like I'm gonna get way more like energy regen from like higher level gear, I think. Also, for example, right now my helmet has like no energy regen at all, right? And there are like some caster helmets you can use that do have energy regen. Yo, Enfield Workman. Workman. Is Item Assistant a safe utility tool to use? For me it was always safe. I've been using it for like, what, almost 3 years now? I never had any problems personally. However, in the upcoming season, right, it's gonna be banned anyway, because there is actually a bug sometimes that, like, I would never use Item Assistant for more than one mode, right? Like, Item Assistant says it should be able to, like, sort items in the Item Assistant differently for, like, softcore, hardcore, mods, unmodded, right? But if you have, like, an item on softcore already in the stash, right? And you get the same item on hardcore, and then you put that item into your stash, like your Item Assistant, right? And then after that you pull your item again from the Item Assistant, it might also pull the same item from your softcore stash and stuff, which is like super scuffed, right? So yeah, so keep in mind that you should to like not dupe basically, or like not I mean, you're not duping technically because you're like pulling your softcore items into hardcore, for example. Like you can put your items from like unmodded to modded, for example, in the league that could happen as well. Like don't use basically item assistant for more than one mode, right? They fixed that. I've tried it like again pretty recently and it was like still bugged, I don't know. I mean maybe they have fixed it now. It has still happened to me. The last time I tried it was like maybe 3 or 4 months ago there, so maybe they have fixed it in like the last 3 months, I don't know. But yeah, I did try it like some time ago. Thank you for all your help and very helpful videos, good up. Thank you man, glad you enjoy the content. Thanks for watching. Extreme Gamer, yo welcome my man. How are you doing? Alright, so we just went to the last cave there to get the shrine again. Now we're gonna, well, search for the traveling vendor again, right? Spawn location number 1 down here. Spawn location number 2 over here. There he is. Let's try to not laser him, alright? And spawn location number 3 will be like over here to the left side, right? Okay, another point, right? Another devotion point. We're gonna get like all 55 here pretty soon, probably like in Act 2 or something like that. Doing good, doing good. You've never installed or used any mods on this game yourself? Okay. Yeah, I'd like the game to be pretty vanilla myself as well. I mean, I know many people use, for example, Rainbow mod to like understand affixes more easily, right? On items, like on green and yellow items at least. And also to like spot monster frequencies more easily, right? Some people use Grim Internals for like the real-time DPS meter or like different health bars, right? I mean, all of that is cool, but I don't need it, so I don't play with them. I do very much need unlimited space though for my inventory, because like the standard inventory is so small. I mean, at least on my main account, I wouldn't be able to play without it, honestly. Because like you would be making murals left and right, like alternative characters, just for like holding your items that you found, right? And that's kind of like way too time consuming to like switch between characters back and forth to like search for your items, right? That's like, I mean, I did that when I like first started the game. I like played it a bit on softcore. But yeah, it gets like annoying very quickly for me at least. So that's why like I do use item assistant as pretty much the only like tool I play with. But I mean, when I'm playing solo stuff like on the Sky, I'm obviously not using it either, so. Right now I'm not using any mods either. Yeah, you have like 5 murals. Yeah, I know people who have like 10 murals or even like 20 murals because they like refuse to use item assistant. I'm like, dude, just use like a stash tool, like. Like, it's pretty time consuming with the murals, to be honest. Should all RPGs do away with limited stash space? I feel like it's fine to like introduce stash space, like how do you say that, like
oh hello,
like you don't have all the stash space in the world like at once, but like you unlock it continuously, right? But I feel like the last unlockment phase should basically give you unlimited stash, right? Which, well, Grim Dawn, for example, does not, right? Which is kind of sad. You make new GST files and sort them. I mean, you could also do that, yeah. That sounds like more work than using item assistant as well, though. But yeah, you could certainly do that as well. Alright, let's not forget about the smith, right? Choose whichever smith you want to. Doesn't really matter that much on Elite. Let's go to the cave here. Because this cave does have, just like a normal, another shrine for us, right? Hey, Ulvar, welcome on. Do I play unethical? Or what? Using potions in Crucible? I don't do that like, not anymore. I did do that like a long time ago. I don't do it anymore though. But yeah, I mean, if you're playing hardcore, like, why wouldn't you use potions, right? Like, why wouldn't you use every single thing that's like at your disposal to like not die? I mean, that's like literally all that you care about in hardcore, like not dying, right? Mad Leaf fanboys have called me out. Wait, like recently again, or like you mean like 2 years ago or something like that? Yesterday? What? I don't use potions in Crucible since like a year or maybe something like that, I don't know. Like, what are those people you're watching? Besides that being like fine for hardcore anyway, alright, like like what? Wait, do you have a link for that thread, Ulvar? I know you're like a forum nerd, like whenever I'm online you're always online, like literally always online. On the forums of this. Are you like living on the forums or? Can you make unlimited characters, but you can make unlimited characters but not unlimited slash space. I mean, technically at some point your game is gonna be like super overloaded, right? Like if you make like so many characters, like if you go to infinite characters, right, at some point your PC is gonna lag so hard like trying to load all the characters. It's probably gonna crash or something. You're working on computer 24/7? Okay. So you're logged in automatically 24/7 as well. Oh, yeah. Why not? Why not? Yeah, like I wouldn't mind Infinite Stash cost like a lot of in-game materials, right? Like if it was expensive, like very expensive, I think that could like still be balanced, right? Or like at least give us somehow a way to get to like Infinite Stash in the game, right? I mean, the only like argument I've heard from Crate for like not introducing Infinite Stash into the game right now, that I've like read on the forum, for example, was that, well, having too much stash would like confuse new players, or like would be, I don't know, like would make new players save too many items, right? Which are like useless. I mean, okay, fair enough, but then like don't make Infinite Stash like accessible for new players then, right? By, for example, putting it behind like lots of endgame crafting materials, right? Or something like that, right? But then their answer was like, well, we could do that, but they're also like third-party tools anyway, so like why should we bother, right? So yeah. They're basically saying like once you are that invested into the game, you're probably using third-party stash tools anyway, so like why should we introduce that into the game for people who like use third-party stash tools anyway, right? Pretty much. Yeah, you could also like do it behind, like, I don't know, like for example defeat SR75 to like unlock Infinite Stash, right? Something like that, or like, I don't know, like unlock, or like, I don't know, defeat Ravager to like unlock Infinite Stash, I don't know. Something like that, right? Could have been done, in my opinion, for sure. Why increase drop chance of blooms? People GD stash anyway? I mean, I don't. I don't know if they made that change just for me, but like they're gonna do that on next patch just for me. Using the same logic, yeah, true. I mean, they do increase that. On the other hand, I mean, people like use GD stash not just for that, right? Whereas people would use the infinite stash of, say, item assistant literally just for that, right? So they don't want to like take away the main reason for like people to use those mods, and thus eventually also like take away. These guys are like super Aether resistant, right? They're kind of annoying here. They're like not leeching properly here. Right, look at this, I can't leech up these guys. Just level up, right? Just level up to heal. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like I don't think they want to like remove the main reason why people use those like tools, and thus like with less and less people using that tool, less and less people also like would support the creator of that tool, right? So like they don't want the creators to basically like, well, lose the support for that tool that they created, right? But I don't know. Will be like supporters pack number 3, right? Loyalist pack number 3. One more stash tab. Hype. One more. Yeah, something like that, right? How's AR compared to what it was before? I mean, it got nerfed, right, apparently, but like while leveling I don't feel any difference, to be honest. I mean, I think only like crit damage on the disintegration ray, like disintegration part got nerfed, right, I think. But the crit damage here got nerfed a bit. Which shouldn't really matter that much, I think. At least for leveling. I mean, for endgame it might matter. But I also played my lightning ray, mage hunter, like a day after the patch hit basically, and didn't really feel any difference either. Yo, Fearsome Bessie, welcome on. By that logic, if they made the game worse, the mod creators would get more support. That could be worse than developers' main driving force. Maybe. But like if the game is bad in the first place, then like nobody wants to like mod it anyway, right? Also, I don't think Wilson's like as easily moddable as Grim Dawn as well. Like Grim Dawn is very easily moddable, I think. Like Grim Dawn was designed to be, well, banned with servers, but like very easily moddable instead, right? Yo, Slarty Bart, welcome on. Thanks you so much for the prime. Very much appreciate your support. Welcome, welcome on. I'm doing good, man. How about you? Here's some Bessie. How's your weekend doing? Alright, I think I'm pretty much just gonna like go straight for creep here, right? Like, there's no reason not to. Maybe we should do like the one seller quest before creep himself at least. But we're gonna do like the hardest part of Act 1 here first, right? This totem right here. Pretty much the hardest part of Act 1, right? Ancient Aether Warp Totem. Maybe not. We got another of these flash warped casks here. Another like the thawing prefix, which is, well, just freeze rest, right? Which I don't need anyway. Just cold AF, yeah. Actually pretty cold here as well. Like ever since 2 days ago basically. Got like -7, -8, -10 degrees Celsius, right? It's like actually winter. Cold ever since the Grim Dawn poster got nerfed, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Arctic Blast from Canada. Yeah, I think like the northern like Arctic vortex is like kind of unstable this year, right? Again. So like because of that, more like cold wind is going south to like America or like Russia or Europe, right? But at the actual North Pole, it's not even that cold, right? Because like the cold, like the vortex, which usually like holds the cold air around the North Pole, it's like unstable, and because of that, like loses the power to like hold the cold energy all at the North Pole, right? At least that's what I believe it is. Might be wrong though. Okay, we got this proc here, right? And then we're gonna work on Aaron's Hourglass next. So we're gonna see these like spears dropping down from the skies, which is just like the spear of the heavens. And the Hourglass is gonna, well, finally make our binder play like a proper binder, right? North Pole, you mean the center of the flat Earth? Oh, that's how it works now? I see. Yo, Cyber, welcome. Spears drop from the air that comes from the North Pole. Pretty much, that's why they're so cold, right? Haha. Actually, no, that's like cold and... I mean, that's not even cold out, right? It's Aether Latin damage. Are you back to Grim Dawn for Season 2, Savor? I believe you have taken quite the like break from Grim Dawn. Post-climate change spears, yeah, pretty much.
I need some time.
Alright, let's talk to all these guys here for all the quests, right? All that sweet XP. And also the skill point over here. Oops. I actually got a Sleuth Primer Ring now, right, which is pretty decent. Should I use this? I don't even know. I could use it instead of the Aether Elemental Rest one, maybe. I could, right? Yeah, of course. On the other hand, this one has more like flat energy regen and casting speed, right? I kinda don't wanna lose my casting speed, right? It's gonna like reduce my DPS like quite a bit. I think I'm just gonna like wait until I'm honored with these guys, right? Which I should be soon, probably like after killing Krieg maybe, hopefully. And then get like augments, right? You got way too burnt out at some point? Yeah, I can understand. Certainly. Better to burn out than to fade away. Yep. Yo, boss and Dandy, welcome man. How you doing? How are you doing? Are you hyped for the league? Are you gonna play the league as well, like the season 2? What's basically a cult leader Besella's OnlyFans? I don't know. It's like Karen's best kept secret, right? It's only for the really rich gods. You might? Nice. Wait, how did we like not leech of AR on the like ethereal wisps? Even with Haunt, right? Which has like life leech resistance reduction. They have like just insane life leech resistance, right? Like over 100%. Was Ulzuin a simp? Of course. It's like the OG simp of Cairn, right? I mean, he literally betrayed Kovac because he was a simp, right? Alright, what do we have here? Wait, this has a reduction. Ah. Interesting. Okay, let's go inside Devil's Crossing, like pick up the other quest there, and then we're gonna kill Kree, right?
You look well. What do you want?
Yeah, we can just kill this guy again, right? Doesn't really matter that much. Wait, did I not find Milton Heart? What the fuck? Wow. How did I skip Milton Heart, man?
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see
Not a high bar? Yeah.
What's with all the commotion? Good, you're one of my.
You're honored, nice. Alright, once you're honored, right, you go back here. You buy the red to get like extra experience, I mean extra reputation from now on, right? And I think I'm gonna sell these, right? Yeah. And then also I'm gonna buy 3 of these, or 4, whatever. Of these like Slith Venom and like put them on my rings. As well as the amulet to like basically fix my poison bleed and even like overcap it a bit maybe. Why not, right? Why not? Let's get some more spirit and put this to max finally. I'm gonna work next on Elomen and then probably on actually getting Kalidar's Tempest, because I do need that to like reset my, like to activate Hourglass, right? And then I will need to max up Maven Sphere, max up Overload, like soft cap does, hard cap does, right? Maybe like 1 more point here, 2 more points to mirror. Yeah, that's like the plan. And maybe at some point like take out the last 4 points here again. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Alright, let's go and find Milton real quick as well, since I apparently missed him for some reason. Skip Milton Heart the same way we skip Verka Sadichka with my hands, yeah, pretty much. Ja, ser Stan, how you man? Welcome, welcome. Did you already see the video? I hope my spoilers were like not too much. Yo, Toma, welcome. Monka. Yo, Bujum, welcome. Alright. Warden Krieg. Where are you? Oh, they're with the Vigil as well. It's gonna take a while until I get there to like buy the red rat. Oh well. I mean, if you really wanted to like min-max your reputation, right, then you would like go back to normal right now. Go to the Order of the Death's Vigil and like buy the red now, right? But that's maybe like too try hard, I don't know. Holy shit, my neck. Ah, I'm dying. Yo, Dark Moon, welcome. Feel like where this build is going so far. I mean, yeah, it might not stay Aether Ray all the time, but so far it's going places just with Aether Ray, right? Keeping up pretty well. Damage-wise, for sure. And defensively, it's gonna get better and better, right? Gonna add Mark of Torment soon. And then like use Hourglass to reset the cooldown of Mirror and Mark of Torment, right? I've been expecting you, what? No, expecting you. Start Krieg Monka. Your Fire Skater is actually farming blooms like intended. Sounds good. Alright. Krieg down. And one hitting all the blooms with Fire Doom Bolt. Yep, nice, nice, perfect. How many blooms per hour can you farm with that guy now? I mean, they're apparently gonna buff bloom drop rates like next hotfix anyway. So it's maybe like useless to like find out how much, like how many blooms you can get now. And you could like compare at least, but... Yo, Illumi Barry, thank you so much for the prime, man. Welcome on, welcome on. Thank you for your support, man. Also Big Bobby Z, welcome on as well. How you doing? Alright, we did basically everything in Act 1, right? We're already done with Act 1. Yeah. Could go over here. I don't know if I have to. I'm just gonna go there and like get the portal, I think. Yeah, grab the portal here. Deselect this quest, right? Or maybe like, let's do like the first quest, like the very first quest here, that's fine as well. As you will notice that like all of these totally normal shields here in elite are gonna be level 75, right? Like this one for example that we found over here, which was level 50 on normal, is level 75 on elite. But I mean, I still don't need it, right? I mean, I could like save it just so that I can like blow it up later with Dynamite. Because generally speaking, I would say it's pretty much always the best to, well, blow up legendaries with Dynamite and sell greens at blue, right? However, to like be able to blow up stuff with Dynamite, you need to do like the Dynamite quest first in Devil's Crossing, right?
The emissary warned me.
Which you can obviously do, but you're also gonna like waste the Dynamite there for nothing, right? Just to like unlock it. So what I usually like to do is I like to only do that quest in Ultimate, right? So that I only have to like waste my like the Dynamite once per character. I should like side with either Bismuth or Solal here, right? Let's go with Bismuth here, just to like have the reputation with these three cards a little bit more balanced. And I mean the Dreeg one's already honored and I already got the what's it called, like the merit, right?
You've been my dear. Then what? The ski.
And I still need more though, right, for honored. Oh well, I mean I might be doing that later. Like just do as many quests here for Act 7 to like get these up to honored. But not now, I think. Maybe like later, right? Yo, Ground Zero, how you man? Welcome. 29 points in AR from level 60. Oh, wait. It's not fixed actually. Thanks. It's actually not fixed, you're right. I switched over to this chest, right? I think pretty much at the end of last...
I sense turmoil within you.
Yeah, pretty much at the end of last stream.
Safe journey.
Yeah, there are 3 points to man in here. You are perfectly right. How do we distribute these now? I think like 2 points here, right? I want us at 10. Then let's do like 1 more point here for like more serious. On the other hand, I don't even need more serious right now. Let's do like 1 point here then. Okay, seems good. But yeah, thanks for the reminder. It'll me very. Thank you. I could like update the grimtools now real quick. Yep. There we go. You wanna play my Sovereign Reaper? Would I say do with Aether or do with Cold is easier to level? I would say early on. I mean, overall, I would say Cold is probably easier, especially since you wanna play Sovereign, right? So like you wanna like play Cold later on anyway. I mean, basically, I would say I would level. Like overall, I would say both Aether and Cold are both like kind of easy to level up. I would say Cold is maybe like a little bit easier anyway, and since you wanna like play Cold later as well, just like level with whatever you wanna, like with the same damage type that you wanna like play with as your end game build as well, right? So yeah, just do like Cold dual build, that's fine, totally fine. So you basically just invest into Nightblade stuff, and from the Necromancer side you pretty much only need Bone Harvest, Soul Harvest, right? It's like the only thing you need from Necro side. Alright. Yeah, there we go. I mean, you can obviously still get the like exclusive like later on in Necro for like lifesteal, right? Lifesteal and attack speed. And you can also get like Spectral Bind, like some points here, right, for health away. And also like some points here, right, that's never bad. But like early, you're gonna just like max out your Nightblade side, right? And then Necromancer, you don't need anything here except for like 1 point here and like max out Sword Harvest, right? I guess you could also like use the weapon pool skills, right? These are not bad at all. Especially Reaping Strike is like pretty nice. Life Leech attached to it. So you can basically just like put points down here in Necro side, like once you're finished with Nightblade, right? Just put points down here and like pick up the weapon pool skills, and then like just make your way towards Soul Harvest, right? Switch to two-hand. I mean, you can. If you switch to two-hand though, you're gonna have to focus more on Bone Harvest, right? Then you have to like probably actually max out Bone Harvest and use the Transmitter, right? Instead of like the Necromancer like top row, right? I feel like leveling with the like top row and like doing dual wield is certainly quicker for leveling, but you can also like do two-hander whenever you would like to. Like focus more on Bone Harvest instead. That's totally fun as well. But it's gonna be slower. I mean, in the end, like when should you switch over to like two-hander? I would say if you wanna like do it the most efficient way, I would not switch over to two-hander until you get Soul Rend, right? I think like only Soul Rend is pretty much worth it to play for two-hand over like dual wield if you wanna play cold at least. Or if you get the, what's it called, like the Winter King sword, right? Like Winter King sword is really good as well. I actually got Ice Scorn talents, right? These are pretty good, especially if you're like playing a, well, cold Spellbreaker or Reaper. They also have casting speed actually. I mean, they're pretty good here as well. They have crit damage, they have casting speed. I would lose Aether, Elemental, and Chaos Rest there. And also like lose energy absorption from enemy spells, right? Certainly interesting there. Yeah, Winter King is pretty good. I mean, instead, that's like assuming you get Winter King before Soul Rend, right? Which, well, which could happen, but Soul Rend is target farmable, right? Winter King is not. There is also a cold two-handed weapon from Death's Vigil if you want a budget option. I mean, yeah, that does exist, that's true. But it's probably like worse than just playing dual wield with like, say, Makadar swords, right? But yeah, if you want to play dual wield, I mean, if you want to play two-handed earlier, right, then you can still use it, right? For sure. Yo, Flames, do you mind if we do like grimtools build checking at not the end of the stream, but like once I'm ending the Solo Sephon playthrough? So like, I don't know, maybe like in 2 hours from now? Is that okay for you, or do you have to like go right away? I will obviously check it out. And if you say you have like no time later, then I can check it out like right now. Will you do below level 75 SR15 in the first character or in the second? I don't know. I legit don't know, Sabor. Like, probably not in the first one, to be honest. Because like, if you die, right, then you don't have like anything to fall back on, right? I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Flames, are you fine with me like checking out your build later? Or no? You got time? Okay. Nice. Forehead. How many blooms do I have to redeem to give you a blank room tools and have you make a build for me? Oh yeah, you're actually not the first guy to like ask that to me. I should put that as an option, right? True. I mean, we can just do it, right? Later. Got the Void Walkers. Oops. What the fuck, Laser? What are you doing? Laser is like sometimes acting weird right when like the enemy's in your face. $69.69 could be a good price, yep. Nice. It would be a very nice price indeed, yeah.
Well met.
I don't know if like $69.69 is maybe like too cheap there. Tori Bokki, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, we need a vengeful wraith for this one. 69 times 10. How do you even say that in English? The hoch thing. Hoch 69? I don't know. What was it? Vengeful wraith, right? To the power? To the power. Dude, it sounds so hype in... It sounds so hype in English, right? In German, it's literally, if you do the literal translation from like German to English, it's basically just like up. Like, you would read it 69 times 10 up 69, right? Just up instead of to the power of. It's kind of lame to like to the power. Oh well. Up, yep. Up, yep. Raised 2 as well. Oh, okay. Squared. But it's not a square if it's not, I mean, if it's like to the power of 2, then it's squared, right? But like if it's to the power of anything but 2, then it's not squared, right? Yeah, it is way more efficient though, that's true. Instead of squared, it's 69. Haha, yeah. Pretty much.
Keep your
Oh, I'm sorry. I have Royal Jelly, but not for you. Kappa. Alright, there you go. Square and 69 dimensions. I mean... not quite. Alright, this guy can hurt actually in Elite and Ultimate, right? If you get like hit by his overhead slam, you don't want to get hit, right? You need to like use a mirror or like just don't like just dodge it, right? Okay, now there is a certain boss over here, or like rather, there can be 3 bosses over here, right? Which are, I don't know, should I just skip them? What do we have in here even? Who's this? Albrecht? Which Albrecht there? Is it the Stunjax one or the other guy? The Stunjax one is like... Yeah, it's the Stunjax one, oh my fucking god. I'm gonna die here, right? I just kill Boris first, thank you. Yeah, like, basically don't get hit by Stunjax, right? Like, don't get fucking hit by that, or even mirroring that shit, like, fuck that, dude. Like, this guy is just scary, honestly, like, he's super scary. Yep, just get him like this, right? It's like the safest way. Oh. And I mean, if like you were able to like properly know where the Stunjax like jump to every single time, then he wouldn't be like as bullshit. But like they can be like so random sometimes. Like sometimes they jump, sometimes they don't. So it's like, yeah, you don't wanna risk that. Holy shit, he's like almost killed me. Okay, there we go. Bleed AR. Just cut with AR and ranged abuse, fix next patch. Not like this. I don't think they're gonna change, like, fix this, right? Yo, BLD, Patsa, welcome. I don't even have MOT, dude. Like, not yet. I only have mirrors so far. Full Aether and damage to acid. Hello. Oh, you mean elemental and Aether damage to acid? Like, acid Aether rain? I mean, I know Plasma has already done that at some point. I wouldn't say it's like a top tier build, but you can certainly play it. Bleed AR with Conduit and weapon damage and Bloodsong, Cactaudio? Wow. Now that's the real meme build. I mean, you can make enemies bleed then with AR, yes, but it's not gonna like be a lot of damage, right? Yeah, like just 1 point AR, right? are we already at 55 devotion shrines? 54. Alright, one more. One more to go. We're thinking about devastation or black water cocktail and bombs. Sounds fun. This one is attack speed and promise strike guard. I mean, if you like playing a promise strike guard, then that's pretty nice, but if not, then, well, not quite as nice. Famous low 5-digit number for Rectas, in case 6969 is too low. I mean, you could just like do 13k 370, right? But yeah, I guess 6969 works as well. That's kind of boring, but 6969 is not. Yo, Melona, welcome on. If I choose to side with Better Home, can I make them unfriendly with me? You can't do it on the same, like... I mean, you can do it on the next difficulty, yes. But if you have sided with them, or like... Yeah, if you have sided with them on Ultimate, you can't like unfriend them anymore. I mean, of course you are, Stan. I mean, you're the fucking creator, right? Like, all of us are disqualified. Like, imagine... I don't know, I mean, it's like... I mean, people don't know how they work, right? You know how they work. So, like, if anybody's disqualified, it should be you. And then also, like, me and Mike, because, like, we were testing them. And I don't even know if like Aether tested them that much or not. I just assumed he like also was able to test them because like he was in the Discord, but I don't even know. I mean, that said, I think he's like playing soft crony anyway, right? The moment he like croned here, puts up his barrier, right? Just matter for him. And it's an easy kill. Ay. But yeah, did Armored Aether also test them as well, or not actually? Do you know? Crony Farmer Pog? Yep. Pog. He did try? Okay, that's nice. I mean, if you're asking about the Ravager there, Sunny Test, right? You need to be friendly to kill Ravager. However, you need to be hostile, right? To kill Reaper in the main campaign, and also to kill Namadea, which actually drops like a medal and a horn, right? Like a hood, like a helmet, right? Oh yeah, he also like knows how to get there as well, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, makes sense that he's banned as well. True. You hope none of the bosses nullify? Perhaps. I mean, I gave you guys some spoilers, I think. Like, good enough spoilers. And it's only like 5 to 6 seconds, but it's already like maybe even too much spoilers, I don't know. I feel like at first, like I thought in 5 seconds, like you can't spoiler that much, but then again, like in 5 seconds, you can spoiler many mechanics actually. Can we watch the video on 0.05 speed? Wow. The Balrog fight is too much. Yeah. I mean, it had to do with the bug as well, right, that I was talking to you about, right? But then again, like, the Balrog fight has, like, so much stuff going on in a way, like, I don't think people, like, properly understand, like, which of those enemies is, like, doing what properly, right? Like, Balrog is so confusing in a way. But maybe I'm, like, properly debating people into, like, thinking that Balrog is harder than he actually is or something like that. I don't know. Okay, what do we do here? I'm gonna max up Mavens, right? I need to max up Mavens. Vengeance Relic, nice. Okay. I mean, I don't really need, honestly, like, I don't need a new relic all the way into like 1100, like 100 maybe. Unless I get like a lucky eternity, right? I could like use an eternity before like 100 if I get it like earlier. But it's not like I need eternity right now. Did I max the, did I test the mod++ version as well? Serenity, did I say Serenity? No, I mean Eternity, not Serenity, oops. I meant Eternity, not Serenity.
Well met.
Cartoon held. Welcome, next on the follow. Wanted to craft one pair of stone-plate greaves. Spent all of your scrap. Yep, that's how it always starts, right? The addiction. Stone-plate greaves addiction. Just like one more, right? Just one more. Just one more. Yeah, scrap is easier than builds, for sure. You get so much scrap, like blowing up legendaries, right? It's like very easy to get like all the scrap. It's gonna like lower the cost of crafting as well. Alright, we should have 55 devotions now, right? So I do actually need, yeah, I need, yeah, let me actually just go back real quick. Got a cross shotgun? What do you mean?
Well, damn, now they're...
Let me clear your mind of regret.
Alright, so what do we do here? Well, we put the Hourglass devotion to Calir's Tempest, right? And if you put Hourglass to Calir's Tempest with the transmitter, it will have a 100% chance to always trigger, right? So you can like do mirror, right? And like only use Calir's Tempest basically whenever you need to reset few defensive cooldowns such as Mirror of Eructus, Nullification, and, well, also soon Mark of Torment, right? We're gonna literally only use it for that, nothing else, right? Damage of Aether Fire seems kinda low, is it worth it? And you can certainly improve it if you get like more fire to Aether conversion, or like elemental to Aether conversion, right? Heterogen AR is a meme? Probably, yeah. Chris says, ever since I started to use Item Assistant, I don't have leftover legendaries anymore. Wait, there's a totem over here, right? Somewhere, I did see it. Oh yeah, also I wanna pick up the quest here, right? This one. How many items do I have in my item assistant? I don't know. Can you make it count? Can you make it count your items? Shows the number at the top right. Okay, let me check. Let me boot it up first, rather. Over 1.5k for sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Certainly. I mean, I have like 20 or 30 duplicates of like some of the legendaries, right? So, yeah. It's gonna be like over 1k for sure. Like, imagine using mules for all of those items, right? The latest patch. You have 5k. You have 5k already? Holy shit. That's quite a lot. Quite a lot indeed. It doesn't? Wait. I'm not sure if there are like 5,000 items in the game even. Like 5,000 different items. But also, Illuminator, do you have like all blue, like do you also like keep blue items, or? Like I only keep some specific blue items, I don't keep like all blue items. Not anymore? Okay. Yeah, like you only keep like the good blue items, right? The bad ones you don't keep. But like sometimes when they like buff a bad blue item in a patch, and I like go to my stash and I'm like, well, I have 0 of those. Time to farm them now. But I mean they're blue, so like even if you like don't have them and they get like buffed, then you should easily get them again, right? Alright, let's again drop a portal here, right? But that you need to know which are the good ones. I mean that's true, yeah. If you're like a new player, then you kind of want to save all of them at first, right? True. I mean that's, for example, is a bad one, right? This is bad. I mean you can use it while leveling, but like for endgame you don't need to like save this at all. It's pretty bad. A list of good blue items people have. I don't know. I mean there probably is one somewhere. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much like all you get from those spoilers, right, Sabor? Obviously those bosses have some more abilities. We'll see and enjoy those later. Okay. Item resistant, right? Right, so it says displaying 64 out of 3,101, right? So I have 3,101 items, I guess. Is that how it works, or? How do you have 5k? For like 2,000 stone plate greaves, right? And 2k goddess rings, yep. That mod. Galacross name isn't red like the others, yeah. It's not like the final form of the bosses anyway, like I was already like, when I like took the footage, it was like an outdated version already, like Stan literally updated the mod on the same day as well, but like I wasn't gonna redo the footage, so I was like, yeah, just like put this one here, it's fine. So maybe I'm like debating you guys, right? Like maybe the bosses have like completely different abilities anyway. Should I make the non-trade version even if 1.1.9.1 does not come out this week? You mean like... You mean the hardcore version? Like the hardcore version of the mod, like for Start SSF? You mean like if you... If they patch it, then you would have to like do it again. Because that's something that the patch would overwrite. Well, that sucks. How does it work with like something like XP pots? Like those are untradeable either, like as well, right? I mean, they're also like untradeable in the base game, but like I think in the League mod they're like locked to the character, right? Or did you remove that anyway? For me, it's kind of hard to get a char running Grimdawn. Tried a Dovish Acid Poison, but marked beginner and Grimdawn for him. For the elite difficulty, I'm always at the edge of dying. It's probably because you either have bad armor and bad armor absorption, just like me right now. And you're getting hit by like too much stuff at the same time, right? Like Dovish is usually like playing melee. And also maybe like not maxing out resistances either, and like I would always prioritize resistances, at least like on all the gear except for your weapons, right? Every single other slot should like primarily try to fix the resistances, and like fixing resistances means 80%. Everything that's below 80% is not fixed, right? Like my chaos is not fixed right now, it's like bad. This is like bad chaos stress right now. Capture resist at 80, poison 83. I mean, okay, then you do know how to do that. I mean, honestly, like I feel like Dovish is also like not maybe the easiest class to play in the game. Like there are certainly easier like classes in the game compared to like than Dovish. Also, like Dovish to me, like, does feel pretty squishy whenever you have Ascension down, right? Whenever Ascension is up, you're kind of tanky, but whenever it's down, you're kind of squishy. Also, welcome to SQT, how are you, man? Instead of going for a meme, how do you think for an asset LA would be? You need Aether Assault. I mean, that's good if you can make use of the like flat damage. Like if you go like high attack speed, dual wield melee, right? If I was a math guy. Wait, what do you mean I'm not a math guy? I actually studied math as well. For like 2 years. When I was still in school. And I do have like some math every now and then as well, still like the studies that I'm doing right now. But I mean, I don't know like all the concepts that you know, I guess. I used to like know more than I do now, to be honest. A nice low 5 digit number should be easy. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, just to... True. Wait, what are those again? 0.2284? No. Yeah, like you could do like 38064, right? Ah, no, that's actually 6 digits. It's like 649, right? 380649. Golden ratio. I don't know that one by heart though, to be honest. Like, I'm not that much of a math guy then, I guess. Oh wait, we got these blue gloves here, by the way. Wait, what is golden ratio even in German? Like, I don't know all of these, like, English names. Oh, that one. Oh yeah. Wait, but it's more than 5 numbers. 16180. And it's 16180 339887, right? But you could just like stop at 16180. Yeah. True. I mean, 16180 is not bad, actually. It's like a good number, right? Starts with a 1. But yeah, I was thinking of I mean, I guess if you like, you could do like 1386 as well, like 13806, right? 13k 806 would work as well. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Like 1.3806, right? Yeah. Level 69 PvP tournament 1. That sounds good, yeah. Alright, we got these gloves, right, which have casting speed, which have +2 to calibers, +2 to mirror, energy leech, Aether damage. The energy leech and flat Aether damage actually is not gonna affect Aether Ray though, because Aether Ray doesn't have weapon damage. However, I can apply it via, well, basically only Calidus Tempest, right? And also only like to 18% effectiveness, so it's... I mean, these pair of gloves are like very... Sorry. Are like very good if you are using Calidus Tempest as like your main ability, right? If you're not, They're not even that good, right? What was I gonna do here, by the way? Did I... Oh yeah, I was gonna craft a cold star, right? That's why. Okay. Sit around the SKT, man. Take care. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by, rather. Which one is that? Boltzmann. Boltzmann. Constante. I don't know how to say that in English. What's it called in English? Oh, yeah, just Boltzmann constant, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. You still have skills that deal weapon dodge? Yeah, I have Calidus Tempest, right? Nothing else. Like, literally. I mean, I have... oh yeah, true, I have actually Spear of the Heavens now, right? I have Spear now. True. You're right, I have Spear. Do these deal like weapon damage? They don't, right? No. Okay, it's Spear as well. Like, we have Spear and Calidus Tempest now. Yeah. Is that 5.670? Wait, no, you're thinking of something else. No, Boltzmann has 1380 and 6, right? Like 1.386. Wait, which one? Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess we're both right then. Yeah, I mean, the other one would be like, I mean, that would be like way too expensive, right? Like 56k. Imagine, right? Might as well do like Avogadro, right? Like, what is it? 6.022 or something? So yeah, I mean, this would actually be good then still, right? I mean, I literally only need like a small chunk of XP here. Yeah, golden ratio is pretty sweet, that's true. Make a golden ratio build. Haha. You have no idea what, man. I'm playing LOL. Did I make you like start play LOL again, or what? What is happening here? Back to flaming feels good, man. Playing LOL equals flaming, right? Like, there's literally no playing the game without flaming. Alright, we can actually use them like right now. However, I would lose even more kills, right? I don't care about the... And also fire, right? Yeah, fire and kills like bad then. Okay, I'm not sure how to fix that yet. I mean, the chaos I don't really care about right now that much. But fire, like, fire is pretty important, right? Fire is pretty... Like, fire you never want to be like below 80 ever. It's kind of important. Oila, yeah, true. I could also just like do Pirate if you like need something in a similar like range of order. But it's like more like obvious. Yeah, it does fit very well thematically as well. True. One guy was talking shit the entire game, but then started winning a talkback all the time. He was so mad, FW. Yep. Yarek by League, welcome in. Talking about the League. It's from marketing and conspiracy theories. I mean, it is also very important for marketing, actually, that's true. Tomorrow League stream. Yep. That is actually correct. I still don't have my new parts though, so it's probably still gonna be a little bit laggy. But they hopefully will arrive like next week. Alright, this guy like just mirror up, right? There we go. For his like overhead slam. I was gonna not push this far here, but now here I am in like 3 already, right? Oh well. Aether is just zooming, right? It's just zooming through the content. SR51. I think SR50 is gonna be like way easier, right? On your second character, for example, like if you actually have like gear to back your character up, right? Because like, I mean, back then when I did it with non-beds, right, I was on a clock. I kind of lost lots of time to like crashing in the start though. I was on a clock and I had no gear, right? It was solo step on challenge only, so I don't know. It's gonna be probably easier in the league, honestly. Hard to get below 75 gear. I mean, on this character, right, on this playthrough, like on the one playthrough here, I literally got 4 Praetorian pieces. Like, that's all you need, right? You just play a 3-piece Praetorian, right? And then you play, I don't know, what do you play? I mean, ideally you wanna also like get the Valiant set, right? Like 4-piece Valiant set would be insane. It's like very hard to get there. Like Praetorian, it's gonna be easy to get, right? I had so many like playthroughs in my solo Sephon, like playthroughs where I either got like a full Praetorian set or even 4 pieces like this time, or at least like 2 of them, right? For please clairvoyant. Oh yeah, speaking about clairvoyant, right, I did actually get the blueprint on this character as well on my literally the first Ancient Grove run, right? So, is it level 65 or 68? Or is it even like 75? I think it's 68, right? So you could like literally like try to craft a full clairvoyant here in a bit. But like full clairvoyant is kinda expensive, right? I mean, for the league you might wanna do it though, right? It's level 58? Wait, you're saying I can already use it like right now? Wow. What am I doing? That's the song, by the way, that's the song. The one rat is enough to purge all the cats. Alright, let me get the other portal first. Sag Jam? What? I'm pretty excited for the league now, Naomi. Have you seen my new video? I'm pretty hyped, I'm pretty stoked. 1 week from now, right? 1 week? 1 more week? I should probably like play like No Grim Dawn next week maybe. Until the league round. Do it like Micro, like don't burn out. Play Torchlight 2 Elite for a challenge. I haven't even played like Torchlight 2 at all, like why would I play it? I mean I'm gonna die in Elite always, totally. Like, I don't know how Torchlight even works. But yeah, I should do it probably. Maybe I could like pick it up for like low monies, right? Play Torchlight 3, Kappa. Yeah, that's a big Kappa. I was gonna say I would rather play Volson, but honestly I would not rather play Volson than Torchlight 3. I mean, that said, I kinda would prefer to like not play any of the two games. To Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike. I do like some Inferno gameplay actually, like some gameplay on Inferno, it's not too bad. Okay, let's go back to Broken Hills, right? Also, let's actually like go back to all the Act 2 quests, right? I've done like way too many here. It's like 229 on Steam. Wait, what? Oh, you mean like high risk with no reward kind of key? I guess so, yeah. Alright, let's go to Crossing here. Just play Grim Meridian. Throne of Darkness. Play Reign of Terror. Wait, what is Throne of Darkness even? Like, what is Throne of Darkness? I don't even know. These are actually +2 to Spectral Wrath boots. And I do have my Aether Ray overcapped anyway, right? Like, I don't need these boots to, like, have maxed out Aether Ray right now, right? So I could very much use these boots instead, right? Which also have actually Aether damage, right? And physical resistances, and slow rests, and Aether rests. I would lose the pierce runs, I mean, that's totally fine, right? Totally fine. Alright, let's see what I need to craft Clairvoyant set, right? Equilibrium, Aether Soul, and Purified Salt. I think I'm gonna run only the hood for now. Like, if you have enough mats here, right, to like craft a couple of this helmet, or like this hat, and then transmute them via the Forgotten Gods transmutation feature, right, then you could like get the entire set here. But it's gonna be like very expensive for me here. So I think I'm only gonna like rock the helmet and nothing else, right? Equilibrium, Aether Soul, and what? And Assault, right? And Assault, okay. So Equilibrium, like, I don't even have enough brain for this, like... The set is too 5-head for me, right? I need more brain to, like, play it. Okay, Clairvoyant Hat, there we go. I need level 68 though, it's not 58. What are you talking about, Sabor? Not stupid. It's 68. I mean, it's like 3 levels for now. Yeah, the octopus one is pretty horrible, I agree. I need to fix that as well. Okay. Not level 69, people leave finger.
I trust that you are handling everything all right. There are few people I hold in high.
Alright, wait, did I?
Let's see what I can do here.
I guess I did those quests, right?
Come, friend, right to business. Nobody.
Something's broken down. That's something interesting.
What do I want to put on my boots here? Hey, I just put this right. Okay, let's get rid of the tentacles here, right? They look kind of horrible. I do agree. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Should be like way better already, right? Okay, let's go back to actually Foothills here. Gwen 6 down is still streaming PoE. I mean, that's like what's making him good money, I think. So why not, right? They're honored with rovers now as well as Vigil, right? Okay. So let's go to the rovers faction vendor as well. Quinn is just always... Why not get Fat and Mask instead? I mean, Fat and Mask level 75, yeah. I mean, Fat and Mask would give me... The thing is... Fat and Mask is not bad at all. Not bad at all, right? It's pretty good. It has like +1 to all skills and Necro as well. However, Necro skills aren't even that many, right? It's like literally only 1, 2, 3, 4 skills. I mean, it would be 5 with Mark of Torment, right? 5 with Mark of Torment. And also this one has energy regen, right? So I do kind of like this one more actually. Okay, let's borrow this, right? And also I do need 2 points to Aether Ray back again, right? I'm currently sitting at 24 points here.
Let me clear your mind of regret. Farewell.
Yep. Do you think Mike is secretly playing Wilson offline? Nah, I think Mike is... like, I felt like he barely was able to make himself Wilson last stream. Like... he looked like he was suffering playing that game, honestly. Alright, let's go to... could go like to Gulch as well already. Alright, why not? And like clear Pine Barrens and then finally go for Homestead, right?
So how could
you actually don't have to talk to these guys, right? Like, just do the quests if you like know what to do. It's fine. Like, you need a, what, Manticore Poison, you need to kill Mogara, you need to kill Bloodbriar, you need to kill Ungoliax, right? Maybe we get like another better Ungoliax medal here, right? And then you need to kill Bloodfeast the Tyrant, right? And that's basically all you need to do, right? Oh, we're gonna kill some cats here. The rats can unite, right? Gonna kill some cats. Gonna kill the cat leader. So the rats can live in peace. Alright, what was that to drop? That was a what? Oh yeah, that's what I need, right? I need the Pausing Gland. There we go. Perfect. Killed Mogara, got the Pausing Gland, that's all we need. Alright, no entrance here. This is one of the spawn locations for the entrance of the, well, not on the map marked entrance, right? Number 2 is somewhere here, right? There it is, yeah, there it is. Doctoring at the end. I will do it a little bit earlier today than at the end. I won't do Spellbinder the entire day, so I will do Doctoring like between the binder and playing some rituals later on. Scammed your last doctor. What? I mean, you scammed yourself by like sending all those like finger builds, right, for example. Lol. Look who it is. Look who it is. You gotta leave. I might not come back to you. Skip your build. Wait. You could have told me earlier. Should I still look at it right now, or do we have to like go in this second? I mean, wait, which one was it? I can post it on Discord, right? I'm like, are you in Discord? If you're in Discord, I can like check it out in Discord later. It's the Warlock, right? Can put it to builds here and Dying Hermit. Right. I know, are you on Discord? On my Discord? Are you not? Oh. Okay. Oh well. Take care, man. See you around. Just remind me like next time, and I'll check it out next time for free. I mean, yeah, I can whisper to him on Twitch. Like, I'm gonna check it out on Discord later, and then whisper to you later. Yeah, okay. How long would it take for me to shop from a Keeper's Spectral Ward Shield of Vengeance? I don't know. And if you're lucky, then it's gonna take a lot long, right? We actually got another Ungoliax medal here, I mean amulet. Redeemers of Tormented Souls, which actually has Aether damage, right? It's not too bad. Also Pierce Dress, Entrapment Dress. I mean Entrapment Dress is apparently like base, right? Yeah, this is not too bad. I'm gonna use this at level 70, I guess. Unless I wanna use Devastation as well, right? If I wanna use Devastation, then I should not be using that often, like that amulet, right? Okay, let's put some more Spirit, I guess. And what do we do here? Next up, Mavid's, right? Will I go -5 on the first save of the league again? Hopefully not. But luckily you can't go -5 now, right? You can only die and like you have to like start over. You don't actually like lose points. Which kind of makes it easier in a way, right?
Well met.
Not right, work one. Thanks for the follow. Aether is like surprisingly good, honestly. Like it doesn't really need that much support even. Like you just need elastic from this and then like some gear like shoulders and boots. I mean, this is pretty nice as well. That's pretty nice, and then you have like maxed out Aether Ray just like that. And this one's pretty cheap, right? Even if you already have like all your shrines, like all your devotion points, you could like still go for some of these like cheap shrines, right? And this one certainly is cheap, right? Just the enchanted flint, like that's a pretty cheap like component to craft. It says SR 50 before 75, so you can't be 75. I guess you can't be 75 then. I don't know. You would have to like ask Mike actually to like, clarify that. If like 75 is okay or if it's like actually below 75. I still need a fire and chaos restaurant for these gloves. Not like this. I mean, before it's pretty clear, right? Like it means before. Yeah. Also, the Haunt Relic is so fucking broken, I don't know. Like, I just use Haunt, right, and everything dies just to Haunt, right? Like, I don't even have to, like, use Aether Ray. Like, everything just, like, dies to Haunt, right? Like, look at this. You don't know which 68 sets have you got there. I mean, Clairvoyant is one of them. Clairvoyant is pretty good. It's not as good as like the old Clairvoyant set, which was... I mean, honestly, old Clairvoyant set was basically a caster version of SR set, right? It was like an all-purpose caster set. The old Clairvoyant set was like pretty broken. $75 or lower, so 75 still counts. In the treasure room. Wait, you get XP while like... Wait... You get Wait... You don't get any XP in the chunks though, right? You only get XP for like killing the bosses. At the end, right? I mean, ideally you wanna like be level 75, like 74 then, right? When you do kill the bosses and then you're like level 75 in the treasure room, right? Well, it doesn't matter what the website says when the mod still like drops you the item at level 75, right? But I mean, you still probably wanna be level 74 then, right? I don't know how much experience you actually get there. So like, you still can't really like play around level 75 stats, right? Unless you know that you're not gonna get like the entire level from like 75 to 76, right? Wait, you get XP just from killing mobs as well in SR? Really? Okay. I have to like watch my old vid, like my old VOD from like the My Dervish. I actually haven't watched it properly, I guess. Because that's literally the only time that I've ever done SR below level 100 ever. But yeah. Should be easy to like figure out how much XP you get. Okay. You played once a game where you could turn off XP gaining. Oh, Fly for Fun. Had that experience. Game button. Interesting. Honor with the Black Legion. Well, that's perfect. Okay, so we can like go straight for their watermass over here, buy the red, right? And have no more money for pretty much anything. These are actually interesting pair of plans, right? They have like 1k armor and 5% physical resistances. They don't have Aether damage, but they're like pretty defensive, right? Pretty nice actually, but I mean, you can see what's happening here. I need more metal res. I should probably like put all these items in my stash, right? You want to also save these clubs here, by the way, because you will need them to craft Mistborn talismans later. That's level 70, that's level 68, right? Oh, we can like keep this actually. 68 is like around the corner anyway.
Keep an eye on this.
I wasn't sure. I wish I'm going to.
I'll skip. The Legion is split on.
Did I buy the red? I did, right? Yeah, okay. Good, good. Also, like, once you're going low on iron boots, right? You could always, like, consider putting rare greens on again, right? Then you will, like, automatically, like, pick up more, like, green items and, like, sell more stuff. And thus, like, get more iron boots again, right? Level 74 retaliation build. I don't think you really can. At least not a good one, right? Like, because all the retaliation, like all the good retaliation builds need retaliation damage added to attack. And there isn't much retaliation damage added to attack. Like, there aren't many modifiers before, like, endgame, right? So, before level 84 at least. Or even 94. And there's some green items, I guess, but those might not be enough, I don't know. Maybe they are. And also you still need to beat the timer, right? Like, that's the thing, right? You also need to beat the timer, right? I think the chest that like drops the tokens is the timer chest, right? And perdition set could work there, yeah. Perdition is like pretty decent. Like perdition set, and then you go for the like the one amulet from the bee, right? The acid retaliation, eggs of Menhir item basically. Chunk, yeah, chunk. Chunk, chunk. I wonder how good these guns really are. Like, I've never tried them. But they're pretty loaded now, right? Like, they're pretty loaded on one hand, on the other hand, they're like mostly loaded for Arcane Will, and like Arcane Will only like procs when you like go down below 70% of your HP, so yeah, I don't know. It's still kind of a meme, right? And the Reckless Power part is pretty good, right? Like 100%, like 120% Aether damage and physical resistances. The Reckless Power, like that part is pretty good. The Arcane Will part, I don't know, that's so weird. Avenger of Karen is 75. Whoa. Just reserve life and aura, so we can't go below 75% HP. Yep, yep. Receiver Monka. Monka, yes. By the way, what do I lose if I equip this except like instead of the current hit? I'm gonna lose Pierce and Elemental Rust, right? Man, I'm gonna lose like so much Elemental Rust like left and right. I could switch around my chest like component though, right? I could use like another one that has like the A and like DA and Aether, I mean DA and Dynamite Rust instead, right? I mean, I get like enough away anyway, right, from like Spectral Binding and Overload. Like these two abilities are pretty insane anyway. 4 offensive ability. But Pierce as well, man. I mean, I could get rid of the Salve on the shortest now actually and like use another 6 watch, I guess. That should make this at least doable. Still like be below, I mean at like 73% Pierce, right? But I think there actually was an augment from like Homestead, right, that had like Pierce Rust, right? Like Pierce and Stun Rust. Still in the lead. I mean, I literally can't go to ultimate right now. Like I need to kill Ogorian first, right? Also, I do take it a little bit slower on these like solo step on builds, right? Oh yeah, soon you're gonna find out how strong that demon really is, right? Yep. Indeed. Next week. Or whenever you figure out how to get to that boss in the first place, right? Yo, that's my work, man. grimtools doesn't support level 74, wait, what? What do you mean? Can't you do like advanced search and like put in something like level not higher than 74? Doesn't lower your passive and skill points? I mean, just do the number that's there minus 50 times, I mean 49 times 3 times 25 times 2, so like 24 times 2. Like 40, do like 49 times 3 plus 24 times 2, and then like plus 2, and then you have that number, and then you subtract that number from the 1248, right? And then you like know how like low you can go, right? Math equals hard. The math is hard. Dude, Spellbinder just like plays itself, right? Like you need to like mirror maybe once or twice. I guess there's poison here, right? Like don't stand in the poison. But other than that, just face sync everything pretty much. Pretty much. Just face sync it all. Just spin your laser to win, right? Alright, let's kill the queen. Do we have the glands yet? I don't. Is there like maybe one here? No? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Then hopefully both of the pheromones are gonna be over here. Right? Okay, there's one. And they're both like in the same place. Seems good. Why do I not use rainbow? I generally like to keep my games as vanilla as possible. And also I feel like I've played this game enough so that I should know, I mean I don't know all the affixes by heart, but I should know enough of them. At least like I know which ones are like rare or magic usually. So like for me, using rainbow would be like too much clutter to be honest right now. And also like I'm too lazy to like even install it honestly. I know it's like good for beginners and I would advise new people to use it to like learn affixes quicker and easier, and also like to be able to distinguish between like monster frequent, like non-monster frequent items. Also like easier, right? It's like maybe I should like attack her and not like tap in the corner, right? And whenever needed, just press mirror, right? Like press mirror and then like instantly kill her Tempest. To like reduce the cooldown as well. Chocolate greater vanilla? No, I like vanilla. What set would you use for the star at level 94 if I was doing not solo Sephant? I mean, would depend on like what I would like to play, honestly. I mean, I already have a Spellbinder, right? I have a Krieg set, Theoden Scepter Spellbinder, for example. Could do that. Could do a... I mean, for many other like Spellbinders, you don't even need sets, right? You just play like single good legendaries, like Anasteria's Outcast Secret, right? You could play Fate Weaver's Chest. For Aether Vitality Hybrid Ray, you could play Clairvoyant, but I think for pure Aether Ray, you don't even want like... You don't want to play Clairvoyant for like pure Aether Ray, right? I think there are better options than like Clairvoyant set for pure Aether Ray. And yeah, like Devastation builds, or like also what is it called, like Lucius Palladium build could be made, I guess, around Kriegset as well then. Or if you wanna like play Caedrus Tempest, right, then you like probably play 4-piece Krieg maybe, and then you play the Caedrus Tempest Last Steel Helmet, right? Which is like ridiculously good for like Aether Ray list. I don't know what it's called right now, but you probably know which one I'm talking about, right? The one that has like the legendary hood, like helmet that has Last Steel for Caedrus Tempest, right? You're watching Rockman. Alright, time for amalgamation. Damn, I just got her out. She didn't drop her item though, that's kinda bad. Like, I do need her item for potential upgrades. P is bad, man. P is good, man. Yeah, welcome in, man. Welcome in, Mr. Feels good. 68, so we can do Clairvoyant now, right? What about these pants? Are they good? Penalty Metal, Omega Low. I don't even know like what to look for right now, honestly. I mean, these aren't bad either. Mage Lord's Grease. I mean, they're pretty much as good as Time Warped, right? They're like different, but both are really good, right? Like these, for example, are blue boots that are like ridiculously good on some builds. Alright, time to equip the... Like, time to lose offensive... Like, time to lose the 6% offensive ability here, but gain +1 arcness instead. It's like 80 away there. Wait, no, it's like 100. Wait, this is 200 away, right? Oh boy. It will give me more energy though, right? It will give me more energy, Chaos Rest fixed, Vit Rest fixed, I mean Aether Rest fixed. It would however not fix my Pierce Rest and also not fix my Elemental Rest, right? But I also would get like +1 to all the skills here, which is not too bad. Wait, how much does it change for my Aether ADPS? It gives me like another 3k here. I mean, if I switch around some stuff, it should be better than this, right? A little bit, maybe? But like, losing 200 away is no joke, right? But I believe these guys have like Pierce Rest, right? Yeah, this one. Wait a minute. I would still need more... What's it called? I would need this, right, for sure, in my chest. But then I would like still need a molten skin on top, right? Instead of like a antivenom sword, for example. Let's try it. It should be not too bad, right? It should be good. Let's try this here. Yo, core block Walkman. Here the best way on hardcore servers I've found in the league was just DW your character to 74. Yeah, just DW right in hardcore. Nice. Kappa. What if I put... Yo, what if I put Runestone, right? How good is Runestone compared to Hallowed Ground? Let's check out Runestone. How good was this again? That's 12 Elemental Res. Same as this. It also gives me Aether Res and damage to Ethereals. I mean, the ratio damage to Ethereals is pretty good, but it's also racist, right? Or rather, the defensive ability here is more important, right? Yeah. Let's craft a molten skin. Yo, Tyler, welcome. How you doing? Okay, we do this, right? And then we do something like this. Yeah, this is I would say playable. Pierce is not quite maxed out now. But I mean, what can we do, right? We can't do anything about that right now. What can we do? Pull 1 point here, pull 1 point here. Do I pull 1 point here? I don't even know right now.
Stay strong.
I might not wanna.
Stay strong.
Okay, max out the Maven Sphere, right? It's gonna be the next goal here. Let's bring up another grimtools here for the binder. level 68. Yeah, if you max out Maven Sphere, you also have to use it, right? Obviously. Looking for a new you? I mean, it's cool to like play a fashion down, right? But it also costs iron buds, so... I'm not gonna do it as much while leveling here, unless I do have to, because it's like literally unplayable if I don't, right? Because it like looks that bad. Engages rogue mode, nice, thanks. I'm excited for the Grim League Season 2. I mean, have you seen my video I made just for the league? I would say I'm pretty hyped, yeah. Otherwise I wouldn't have bothered doing that video, right?
There was I see my scouts have
My scouts have reported. What? Alright, we go for her roof again, right? Pets or not? Pets or no pets? I'm not gonna start as pet for sure. Like I don't like pet builds anyway. I was actually thinking of maybe playing a pet build for like pushing SR, right? Since I've been playing like Retaliation last season, maybe like I should not play Retail this season. Maybe pets for like SR pushing. I don't know. It's big maybe. Very big maybe. They're kinda unplayable, Kappa. I mean, Solo Self-Found is not as easy to like get a pet build for sure, that's true. But Solo Self-Found on the other hand is also like easier for pet builds now compared to the last patch, right? Like, Solo Self-Found pets are actually stronger than before. It just like, the min-max pets are... like, some builds are weaker. Others are actually, well, a little stronger, or even just as like some OP builds. I mean, what was it? SR 117, right? That somebody still reached on pets? Like, I don't think they're dead. Yeah, rituals with no non-set items, for example. I mean, yeah, like. Who was that? Alchemist Hater was at SR 115 with his Conjurer, right? And the other guy, I think Dust Deep or somebody, was like at SR 117, right? With Conjurer as well. Like... how are they dead? Only 117? Yeah, only, right? Unplayable. I mean, you can certainly go deeper, I guess. Something like a Spellbinder, it can probably go deeper as well, right? Since you're pretty much invulnerable anyway. Yeah, weapon swap. Yep. Oh, Dynamite, there you go. Corba Trickster was a season's theme. Well, I mean, maybe Stan buffed Corba set, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe. Right, maybe. Multiple Warcraft mobile games coming. XD. XD, yo. What the heck? I don't even want to watch that video at all. Like, if that's the title, I'm gonna downvote and not watch, right? Nah, like to downvote, you would actually have to like click on it, right? So like, just don't click on it. Boy, what? I mean, you could actually skip this one, right? A Chthonian Seed of Binding is kind of... I mean, you can still do the shrine. Chthonian Seeds of Bindings can be quite expensive though, so they are pretty like useful for crafting. Alright, we still need Makoda's remains, right? And we also still... We have found the farmers. No, we haven't. Wait, they were over here, right? Yeah. So I found the DK force wave into Sword and Bolt Krieg. Sword and Bolt Krieg in 2K21. I mean, as a starter. I mean, as a starter, it's fine, but like for deepest art, I don't know about that. Yeah, or dual wield, like you want... I don't know, like dual wield Death Knight. I mean, dual wield Death Knight is more damage than Sword and Board Death Knight. For sure. But I feel like it's not really that much more damage compared to like how much defenses you sacrifice, right, for dual wielding. I don't know. Sword and Board Ethereal Scepter Binder? No, why would you use as like a shield on a binder? Like, why would you ever do that? What is good for going deep? That is for you to find out in the league, right? I think pets are still not bad for going deep at all. Same for retaliation builds, right? And binders. Lube? Yeah, lube is always good. Right. Oh yeah, there was one guy I didn't show you on Nomeret. There is one vendor over here. Go through the river here. Sacred Plating is level 75 on Megalol. Yep. Yeah, no components for you. Ulda Jux and Skeleton Key, wow, okay. Never mind, this was pretty useless going here. I mean, if you wanna get these items, I guess you can go here as well, even like a Spectral Longsword. I could have went here to like buy a Spectral Longsword for a Haunt Relic, right, instead of going to Slip of Torment. Anyway, I actually got Empowered Lag Plates of Valor, which are, well, for defense, pretty much the best pair of pants you can get in the entire game, right? They are like insanely good for defense. So that's a keeper. Guess best tip ever for season 2. Play a Force Wave Krieg set Battle Mage or what? Select plays a Whaler. Yeah, that's like the Whaler's pants, right? Also, I mean, if you wanna play Force Wave, right, you will always get this weapon anyway, right? Like, this drops like candy left and right. It's crazy. How much this one drops? Stonefist Rebuke. Witchblade. Force Wave Witchblade. I mean, you can do Force Wave Witchblade as well. But on Witchblade, I rather would play Blade Arc, to be honest. I feel like for Force Wave, you wanna go Death Knight or Battle Mage, right? Or, I mean, Warlord is fine as well. Yo, Arkilos, welcome on, man. Once again, here we get the totally normal bulwark, right? This one. 75. Again, up to us like chaos. By the one-hander, if you don't know which weapon to use in your one-handed weapon, like your one-handed slot if you're playing, for some reason, a one-handed chaos spell, right? 75, +1 Occultist and +1 Inquisitor. Not too bad. Untechnical. Yep. Play CDR, Spellbinder with Anasteria Helmet and Ring of Torot. I mean, Anasteria's is pretty easy to get, but like Ring of Torot is another thing. Like Torot is kinda... I don't know. Anasteria's is easy though. Untechnical. Yep, yep. You will need some loot from port. From Port Valbury, you mean the belt? Yeah, like the belt is fine though. I mean the scepter from Valbury is also fine. Right.
Well met.
I mean, the scepter is not as fine as the belt though. Yeah, you would have to like, yeah, true, like you would have to like run Library a lot. For sure. If you play a binder, you would have to like run a Seria Prody for Helmet, and then... I mean, the Torot ring would be ideal, but I don't know if you need it, actually. Your workman quite loller. Lolling in the background, I guess. Workman now. Yep, yep, out. See you later, yep, yep. Which offhand do I use right now? I use the Pulsing Shard. You can either buy this one from the vendor in Port Valbury, or you can get it from the boss in the Gruesome Harvest, right? The Amalgamation. And yeah, this one gives me Lifesteal, crit damage, and less skill energy cost for Aether Ray, right? It's basically like all you need to like enable the skill to be like used as your main ability for, well, both damage as well as sustain. Yeah, you can like never go wrong with this one. It's totally fine. It's like, honestly, like I wouldn't even bother playing Aether Ray without this item. Like I switched over to Aether Ray the second I found this item. Before that I wasn't even playing Aether Ray on this character. I mean, you can do it without it. Sure, you can do it. But I wouldn't even bother. Oh, you play Skater into plus RR? AR? Yeah, true. That's pretty good on a Templar as well, yeah. Yep. True, I mean, a Templar or also like for endgame, like a Chaos Aether Ray build, those don't need this, right? But they will need an Amulet instead for lifesteal on Aether Ray, right? So are those like easier to put together? I don't know. Maybe not. Played a Molotov Pyro and that's Ray build so far. That's that's like some pretty fun builds for sure. Pretty like flashy builds as well. I wanna nullify my curse here ASAP, right? Like Zarya, when she like starts engaging you, she like immediately puts a Bloodstorm curse on you. You wanna get rid of that like ASAP again, right? Like just nullify yourself instantly. Meta next. I mean, if you wanna play something fun, then just like play a duel with not play, right? They're not necessarily the easiest to play, but they're, I would say, like the most fun for melee. If you want to play like a tank, you can also like play a Warlord or like a Death Knight or something like that, right? Or even a Battle Mage. Like, for example, you can like play a Force Phase Soldier, right? I mean, Force Phase Soldiers are pretty fun as well, honestly. Force Wave is kind of like a medium range ability. It's not really like melee though, it's more like a medium ranged caster. But it's, I would still say it's like kind of melee. It's not like classic melee, it's more like a medium ranged force wave, like a ground slam kind of character. Or gear dependent is Chaos AR Warlock even. I mean, you need Black Flame set, right? Or Chaos. Like play it properly, right? On the other hand, I think there are like some guys on the forum that like play Chaos for beginners as well, right? Like without Black Flame set. So I guess you can also like play those. But eventually to like reach max performance you do need like Black Flame set, right? I think you can play Chaos Ray before Black Flame, but it's gonna be like way worse. I mean, you can do it. It's gonna be worse then. I mean, I don't really have like a set right now either, and like Aether Ray on its own already has like insane damage. As long as you can somehow max this out, right? Which should be doable if you have like some plus skills and then like Logorian's shoulder pieces, for example. Some boots with like +2. Yeah, like this chest as well, like this is easy to get, right? Like super easy. You can use this for both Aether and Chaos as well, right? Like both of these, like this is like +6 to Aether, and like both are super easy to get, right? Then you have this for like another +2, it's like +8 Aether on like these 3 items, right? Which are all like super easy to get. So yeah. It's, I guess, doable on pretty much any damage chart, right? Especially like Aether and Chaos, right? And for Chaos you just like convert with this 10 power node, right? And you will lose the lightning to vitality, but I don't know. It's probably not gonna measure while leveling anyway. But you will need like fire to chaos conversion, right? I don't know, is there maybe like a belt that has fire to chaos conversion while leveling even? Ah, without their R? I mean, that's true. True, yeah, on a Warlock that's actually true, yeah. I guess for like Aether Ray Soul Self-Found, Mage Hunter is like better than Warlock. Like Mage Hunter is way better for like Soul Self and Aether Ray anyway, right? I feel like Mage Hunter is like the best and like most flexible Aether Ray class in the game. Spellbinder, however, is better specifically for Aether Ray, right? But Mage Hunter can go Aether, Lightning, Fire, Chaos, even while leveling. I mean, Fire maybe not. You need like the offhand. I mean the one Hex Flame thing, right? But like Hex Flame is it's a faction item, right? level 84 item, I believe. So, like, once you're level 84, you can like, even like play fire as well, right? Fire into chaos is only one belt. I mean, if you get that one belt while leveling, then it's still fine. Like, you don't need full conversion while leveling, right? I don't have like full fire or lightning to Aether conversion right now either. And it's still like doing very well. Like, what do I even have? I have lightning to Aether here at 33%. And what else? I have vitality to Aether here, which doesn't do anything. Okay, I have some elemental to Aether and elemental to chaos on this one, right? I mean, that's not right. Even a fire to vitality here, like... Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that much conversion, actually. I got, like, what, 45% lightning to Aether and maybe, like... Yeah, 23% fire to Aether. Skill disrupted. That's, like, the worst that can happen here, actually. Getting skill disrupted. Also, there are arcanes here, and arcanes are actually Monka Omega. This is one of the scariest totems in the game, actually. At least like this early into the game. The totem in Dark Way Gate on the Elite and Ultimate can be like kinda rippy. Because you will encounter monsters from Act 6 and 7 here, right? I mean, yeah, 6 mostly. And they can spawn arcane versions as well, which... Well, can throw out arcane projectiles, which will like strip you from all of your buffs, right? Including Maven Sphere, and that's gonna make you like take a lot more damage. Also, they have an aura, right? The oppressive aura that like reduces your HP by what, like 30% or something like that. Like you could say it was down to like 6k there. Pretty monkas, pretty sketchy. I mean, if you go like Fire Warlock, I mean Chaos Warlock, right? You have the advantage of Possession giving you 100% skill disruption protection, right? Like right now I have like, what? 0 actually on the Spellbinder. Like, and you could see that, like you could feel that in that fight against the Totem, right? Like I couldn't press anything for like 3 seconds there. And that can be pretty sketchy sometimes. On the other hand, the build does melt all these Chthonians, right? Let's get this one, let's get the Blood Reaper's Cowl here as well. Get out the Footpaths. We have room for one more item, yes we do. One more 2x2. Or take the ring actually. Crony has a champ that disrupts for 8 seconds. Wow. Oh yeah, the guy with the flashbang, right? Let's go back to Homestead here. Vanguard Star. This one has quite some energy regen actually. I think I'm gonna keep those.
I can, when the Legion was forced to advance. I've already.
It's actually not too bad, right? Death Ward has the Circuit Breaker. Whenever you like drop below 25% of your HP, you're gonna be healed by 30% of your HP again. However, I would trade +1 to Arcanist for +1 Necromancer. Sorry, for Necromancer, which is like, well, just worse, right? Did I, by the way, sell the like better version of my Ungoliax, or did I put it here? I put it here, right? Yeah, there it is. Like, is this better than this? Probably not, right? Yo, Ulvar.
You're here.
Arcanist needs 50 RR. Medley, yep. Yo, Ishan Mob, welcome. How are you doing? Alright, did these quests? Let's go for... Yeah, when I finish just the Order of the Death's Vigil quest line here. Then I guess I'm pretty much done for today. Like, we did Act 1, 2, and 3 then. That's perfect. It's like perfect for one episode. 69 RR, yeah. What did the one guy say? Like, make flat RR stack. Nice. Nice balance. Wait, I put my season to my bank. Oops. Make damage conversions also affect RR type. I mean, they could do stuff like that for like Grim Dawn 2 maybe. Literally all of my seals, are you kidding me? All of them. $40. Chaos Gear quite hard to find. Yeah, that's true actually. Especially like early on, it's pretty hard to find, that's true. It gets easier to find later. Yeah, like right now for Grim Dawn, as it is right now, it's like impossible to balance properly. Like it's way too late to like do a big change like that. For Grim Dawn 2 though, if we like plan the build, like plan the game from the start around that being a thing, then I can't see it like being a thing. It's gonna be fine, I guess. Just finished the farm locker set and I'm searching for a build for my second character. That's nice. Yeah, still working on those. So step on Binder right now. Episode 3 of the Binder. Actually, Aether ground is like not scary for binders at all, right? I mean, builds that have like high health regen are even better for like walking through this. But since this like only deals % max HP, right? But you do actually have absorption, right? You take like not as much damage as say a health stacking water that has like no absorption at all, right? Like a water will like take way more damage here. Unless he's like playing a health regen water, right? Yo, dreamy workman. Water has Miner's Bulwark? I mean, which water plays Miner's Bulwark though? Unless you're playing retail. I mean, then obviously you do play it. I was thinking about retail, but like, you don't play retail while leveling unless you're... I guess some of the YouTubers like did it actually, right? They like made retail water. I know at least 2 that actually did it. It have to like those have to be like the slowest playthroughs I've ever seen. Like those 2 YouTubers like doing retail waters. Slower than no class playthrough? I think pretty much the same, yeah. Like if you level with retail water or like no class, it's literally like the same speed. Is it worth going hostile with better home if you did it once already? I mean, it depends what you want to do, right? I mean, I wouldn't say... Like, I wouldn't base that decision off what you have done before, but rather, what do you want to do in the future, right? Like, do you want to kill Ravager, for example? You should probably go friendly, right? Do you want to get their augments? You should go friendly. Do you want to get Namadea's horns or like her medal? Probably go hostile, right? Do you want to farm Reaper in the main campaign and not in SR or Crucible? Probably go hostile as well, right? Like, it depends on like what you want to do, right? More than anything else. Alright, what do we do here on the Arcanas? Is it finally time for Mark of Torment, maybe? Yeah, it might be like time for Mark of Torment next, right? How much OA do I have right now? It's still like pretty good, right? Actually, Rage Shot. We need more physique. What the fuck? This guy was able to crit me more. That's not good. Should probably put this to 8 points, right? For the crit damage. And then, yeah, like from now on, we're gonna like put points at Mark of Torment. Like next episode. That's gonna be it for me though, for the SSF Found episode 3 of the binder. Thank you so much everybody for watching on YouTube as well. And next time we're gonna basically finish Act like Elite, right? So like just do Act 4, do Hidden Path, maybe like a little bit of Act 7, but probably not too much. And then like move over to, well, Ultimate, right? So thanks for watching, I'll see you around on the next one.